What up? What up? What up? Hey guys, thank you for being here. So we all saw it. We got Grandma interview. Um, very direct, very to the point. Uh, I was so happy to see that. I want y'all to see that side of her like we've seen. Um, she's a straight shooter. Always has been to us. When you sit down and talk to her, it's no, it's no. She has a sense of humor, yes, but she is a straight shooter. She tells you how she feels, how it is, and you know, I appreciate that in somebody. Alli will be here in just a minute, guys. Thank you so much. Actually, I need to fix something real quick. Give me just a second. I'll be right back, okay? All right, yo. I hope that gave everybody just a little bit of time to get in here. We only got 143 in here, and that's fine with me because I got some information for y'all tonight. I've got some amazing researcher that just decided to come and help us. Um, Guys, I'm excited for it. I really am. Really am. Let's see if we can fix this a little bit. Put this back. Get that a little farther. Okay. So, all right, guys, let's check this out. So, the cooperation issue. I know everybody's talked about it. We have to think reasonable about this. I put a community post out, and I think it was people took it wrong than what I meant. I was speaking as Sheriff Lawson was. We're gonna pull his interview up, and we're gonna pull up Grandma's interview. We're gonna go over it, and we're gonna break it down. Sorry, me and Alli had this thing planned tonight, and as soon as we got this thing started, we ordered more DoorDash tonight, and they knocked at the door at the same time. Let me talk to y'all in the chat real quick. Hey, Mama Dukes, how you doing? Where did Grandis get interviewed? Up at the property. So this is one thing I can say. If y'all saw the news interview we did with WJHL with Ansley Daniels, she says why she's interviewing us. Why is it that you guys are allowed on that property and we've never been allowed to? They had never let the real news come up there, and they let us. And I couldn't answer it. I said, I don't know. They'd done the interviews with Dawn at Solomon's Temple, and then they did the interview. No, and I take that back. No, they did the interview with Candace and Dawn in the yard, but never had been in the house or up around the house. So let me correct that. Hey. He said, hey, Cam. All right, cool, guys. I'm so happy y'all came over here. I know we're late. We're not used to going this late. You left me hanging, and I was just rambling. Guys. Let's get over just a little. Sorry. Okay. It's been a hell of a night and day. It's been bad. Yeah. It's been bad. I'm tired. I've been trying to keep up with everything. Talk to people.
A big day.
Yeah, I am wore out. So we got all this. Let's talk about what Sheriff Lawson. Let's go over it. Let's just watch it.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Guys, when I tell you at the end of this, the Sherfy information, look, when I tell you this, regardless if he has anything to do with Summer's disappearance or his son, somebody's lying.
Yeah.
Somebody's lying big. It's gonna blow your freaking mind. It kind of look, the person who did this research, I give you
Yeah, give you props. 'Cause that's awesome.
I mean,
in depth.
I have never. That's some amazing research, and we're gonna go over it. Let's talk to a few people. Let's see what everybody's got to say. I'm just kind of just.
Thank you, Music City Mom. I hope you're doing okay. I was actually in the process of emailing you back whenever whenever it was pretty much time for this live. So I'll email you after. But we're praying for you, and I hope that you get to feeling better.
Why did Sheriff Lawson say they not spoke to Don about this case? I guess they're talking about what since he's been in jail, that they have not talked to him. Now, is that because Don is not talking to them and refusing to? Or is it that they haven't went and talked to him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is it because Don doesn't have any information and is like, I don't have nothing else to tell you?
For real.
Who knows? I mean, there's multiple scenarios with that.
Multiple. So. And yeah, that's what Music City Mom, they have not stopped cooperating. Through this whole thing. No, and I promise you, try to disprove this and what is it? Debunk this.
Right.
You can't. They have been 100% cooperative through this whole investigation to the point that law enforcement could come and anytime walk in their house
from day one.
Yeah.
Never had to have a search warrant. Not one single search warrant.
Not one.
So
that's a big deal. The cars, them, their house, they said, golly, man, this is insane. We're going to have another one of those nights.
No, we're not. Positive.
Positive. Yeah. They can do whatever they want. So, and this is the big thing of what he said and how he said that no cooperation. It's big. Thank you. Thank you, Anna Cole.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what this.
How can he cooperate if he hasn't even been us? If they haven't even tried to speak to him about it.
What does this one mean?
Are you a brother? Who are you talking to, me? Am I a brother? Cam, Mama, Alli.
I try.
Yeah, look, he did say not cooperating, and I was like, how can you say that? Because you might have asked them something, they're like, hey, I don't feel comfortable, or I don't do it.
Right. That blew my mind when I heard it.
And they constantly, go ahead.
I was just going to say, because, so far, they fully cooperated from what we know and from what we've seen. So whenever he said that, I was like, since when are they not cooperating?
Look, check it out. I had a great argument last night for innocent until proven guilty. Put yourself in, doesn't have to be the whale's shoes, anybody's shoes. Put yourself in their shoes and say, we're going to go with the scenario. Example for innocent until proven guilty. Say law enforcement comes to you and they say, we're investigating this. They show you a picture and they say, we got a picture of you. That's you. But you 100% know that's not you. That's somebody that looks a lot like you, but that's not you. You're gonna gear up inside. You're like, I gotta go to court. This, my life is over. Because they say they got a picture of you or got a picture of somebody that looks similar or, something. You know how it goes. That they convict people on this shady evidence too. Circumstantial evidence. So just say that you're awaiting trial. In your heart you're innocent. People, you go to the gas station, they're cussing you guilty. You did this to this girl, or say that person on the picture was coming out of a murder scene. And they're like you, and you're like, man, that's not me. 100%. You would want people to say innocent until proven guilty. Please. It's like, I just need the evidence to show that that's not the case. So,
right.
Then take it a little farther, and take the Wells. Can we admit right now? And this is not a tear down. This is not being rude or anything. Okay, people that maybe did not get the best education, like myself. The only thing I have is a GED, and that's because I took enough drive to at least get that. Because I knew I'd been in juvenile detention so much that I couldn't graduate.
Right. Well, you took a hard scenario and you pushed through it, and you did what you could to better yourself.
But besides the point, still, I don't have a good education. But then you take somebody that maybe that grew up like Dawn, grew up like Candace. They already don't have good people skills, talking skills. Are you going to be, you're going to get on camera, you see yourself, you're already, no self-esteem. You say something and people take it out, because that's something you say, or you said it wrong, or the way you said it, it gets twisted. Now everybody's even more pointing at you.
Tearing apart everything you say.
And this is you. Put yourself in those shoes and sit there and say, how? What do I do? Then take it a little farther and say that's your child that you're watching, that people are doing this to. Say it's your child. How do you save them? Do you walk out and say you deny that child? I don't know who that is. Do you do that? Do you try to be an example and say, look, don't speak, don't say anything? As a parent, you'd be like, look, they're judging us. You're trying to be, you would try to be sympathetic more and supportive and say, look, I'm here for you. You're my child. I'll stand by you. And then we'll go as far as Candace and her mom. Candace's mom been through this.
Yeah.
Does it necessarily mean that they're nefarious and she did this and she did that? And no. Another case, no evidence. Now, could somebody have done that was right there? Yes, they could have. But there's no evidence either way. So, put yourself in those shoes too. You're at court and they have circumstantial evidence and it doesn't go, but they have this little picture that kind of looks like your body shape. And then you got this one person that comes and testifies and says, I saw him run off. Yeah, that's him. But that person probably didn't see anything. They just saw, the ruckus that happened after this person left, police come, whatever. So he said, I saw him because I live right here. Because they want to be a part of the big scene, right? That's what people do. They want to be a part of it, so they're going to say anything.
Right.
Scary.
Thank you, Bama Forever.
Does that make sense? What I said?
Mm-hmm.
Was that all right?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to go on a rant like that.
But for real, people do need to think about, if that was them, they would want to be treated, innocent until proven guilty, and they would want people to back them up, and they would want especially... They said, is Cam twitching, or is that my device? I promise you I'm not twitching. You definitely would want the court system, if it gets to that point, to really do its job.
Tell your argument about the attorney situation. What you told me earlier.
Okay, so everybody today is like up in an uproar, which now, if we listen to Grandma's interview, which we will listen to here in a little bit, she's saying that they do not have a lawyer as far as herself and Candace. She said, I can't speak for Dawn, but for us, we don't have one. But this morning, whenever that came out, and they said, well, they have an attorney now. Everybody has been so upset, and they're like, well, obviously they must be guilty if they got a lawyer. Well, in the beginning of this, when they did not have a lawyer, everybody was mad, saying, well, if they're not guilty, then why, or if they're not guilty, then why don't they get a lawyer to support them? And I just don't understand. They can't do
why don't they get
an
attorney to defend them?
Right, defend them. That was the word I was looking for. It left me. But yeah, it doesn't matter what happens. Everybody gets in an uproar and is not happy about it.
Which one is the one that Sheriff Lawson right here? I had it earlier. I had to get it off the Facebook one. Oh my gosh, which one is it? I'm not playing this. Hold on, I got it. Don't. I am not having these troubles tonight. I will not go through it again. I cannot do it again tonight with the technology.
Stuff and...
No, I can't. I won't. I can't do it. I'm already like freaking stressed to the max here. Okay. There's this one, so I'll share this one. I don't want to play it first. Did you find it?
Which one or not?
Yeah, but
this one.
Okay, cool. Okay, there's this one. Well, this one right here, right?
Yeah, that one. You need to play it first.
Okay, we'll play this one first. Everything that we use, everything that is used on this live stream is under the Fair Use Act. Let's go ahead and we'll read that real quick because that's, it is what it is. We are allowed to use this in the Fair Use Act to criticize, educate. Hold on, I got to get my description up here. Where is it? Why is it?
Here, I got you.
Yeah, thank you.
Fair use.
Thank you.
Criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research.
Exactly. That's what we use it for. Here's what we're going to watch, okay? So you can see this. I'm going to go full screen with it. Here we go. We might as well watch the whole thing. It's only a minute and 27 seconds.
Crews are back on the ground in Hawkins County for day 2 in their planned small-scale search for missing 6-year-old Summer Wells. Thanks for joining us. I'm Casey Marler. March 15th will mark 9 months since family members say they last saw Summer at their Beach Creek community home. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniel joins us live where search efforts are underway. Hi, Ansley.
Hey, Casey. Yes, there are searchers out here from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation as well as the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. I'm told those are the only 2 agencies working this search group today. There are also some canines here as well. Now, this is the command center that was set up back in the height of that search back in June of last year. Now, in an interview this morning, Sheriff Lawson says 9 months later, authorities aren't any closer to finding the missing 5-year-old, but searches like this are just a part of this investigation.
We actually have not stopped looking for Summer. This is just another part of it that we are looking over some ground we've been on before and maybe some new ground we hadn't covered and just trying to turn up anything we possibly can to find this little girl.
Now, these crews are assigned to specific areas out here in Beach Creek. I'm told that some of this is mountainous terrain and some of it is also open field searching. Live in Beach Creek, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Okay, so it won't let me click. That's not the one that I was going to wanting. Yes. So what we that might be why. Because here we go. Oh nope.
That's not it either.
Sorry, Jay. We'll be leaving there. I gotcha.
Crews are back on the ground in Hawkins County for day 2.
Yes, that's the one I shared.
Just go.
Because that's okay. Here it is. Look. Oh no, that's.
It was on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what I said earlier.
Let me. I will email it.
No, you don't gotta do that. We'll just do this. Watch. So I'm gonna have to stop doing this so everybody watch me fumble through there.
It's okay, guys. We're gonna get it.
Hey, look, man, we're on top of this. Don't you worry about what we do. We got it. It's gonna take just a minute. So
I'm gonna have a brief.
If you'd like to go take a pee,
now would be a great time for that. Get you some snacks.
No, I was gonna. No, I'm about to say so. Oh Lordy. Last night, hey, I'll give a shout out to Doug for that because he let me rant last night.
And rave.
Rant and rave and speak my piece.
Even
And
talking about people that invented the rave.
yeah, this is true. This is 100%. Yeah, 100% true.
100%.
I said percent.
100%.
Don't make fun of my accent. Percent. That's how you do it when you hold the pinky out. Percent.
Our son the other day was running. That he was chasing his sister. Sorry, this is off topic, but he was chasing his sister, and they were running in circles laughing. And he was holding his pinky up like this, and he said, "Look, Mom, I'm fancy." I was like, "What?"
He did.
he did this.
All right, check it out. I found it, so we're good now. Whoops. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, Beth Ball cam straight. And don't worry about what I do there, Beth Ball. I'm just playing. Oh, Iris Kessler. Okay.
Oh gosh, we're gonna get in trouble.
No, you know what? When have we not?
Right?
We never come out of it, so it's all good.
We always in trouble for something.
It's all good though. That means that, you know what? The more people, the more haters you got, the better you're doing. It's a fact.
It's true.
This is a fact. Okay, check this out. So I'm sharing this. Let's go ahead and pause it. Might be a good idea. Let's talk about this one before we get started. Let's pay attention, and I'll stop it, and we'll go over it.
I just want, Dina Atkins says election time is in May.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I was going to.
We're going to talk about that.
Look, yeah, I ain't afraid to call it out. It's called how I see it.
We've been saying this for months now. I don't know if we really talked about it on here, but between us, we have talked about how we figured towards election time, they were going to start pointing fingers in some direction, even if they don't have evidence, just because it's election time. And he's going to do what he's going to do to try to get people to vote for him. I don't even know if he has any opposition. It seems like he normally doesn't, but...
How come I can't go? Okay, I got it. Gotcha. Yeah, is that who it is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so let's unmute this and let's get into it. I'll stop it where we need to be on point, okay?
Is there anything else on that front you want to say or speak about?
Not right now. And there's just so much on social media and called into my office and TBI find that it's not even relevant to the case and the rumor mills, and it hinders it because sometimes we have to stop the wheels to check into something that's not even close to it. And I assure you that we have to give 100% effort. I mean, we, TBI, the FBI, my officers, we give 100% effort on this case. No stones left unturned, and we're not done yet.
Candace and I got up that morning. She came out and took me into the ER because my leg was messing up on me, and we were afraid something was wrong with my knee. I have a knee replacement. And she was worried that there was something wrong with it.
We don't really know.
And she took me into the hospital.
No, check it out. Why is that playing right now?
I ended up getting a shot to get rid of the pain.
Oh, look, it's playing.
They
pushed my knee.
Yeah, that's not the one I wanted to play yet. See, that one wasn't even over. That wasn't. That was not mine. I don't think I hit that link right.
Mm-hmm.
Look, here
it went on to the next thing on Facebook. Watch.
Okay, so I'm gonna go listen to it again because I think it.
Family still cooperating. I know you said.
Here we go.
Okay. There, but like the mother and all those other people, are they still cooperating?
No, they're not cooperating right now. They have attorneys.
Hey, so check this out. So is the mother and all those other people. Are they cooperating right now? I'm so lost.
Yeah, who is all those other people?
Who are all the other people? You know what I mean?
Replay that again. Just that little part.
I'm going to. Here. Okay. Check this out. This really got me. And let's think objectively. Look, it's not bashing. It's not attacking a news reporter. It's asking a question. She said it to the sheriff. He got silent and said, "No. I want to know. That and nobody. Okay, they said they're doing everything. They're looking into everything. How many people? I don't. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. I got to think about how I'll present this to you. I'm not going to hold it back, but we're going to talk about it because it's. I feel like we've reported things over, things that were really important. They say he'll give you a call back. Steve. Wow. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Wow.
He about knocked the computer.
No, I smacked the computer with my hand, the keyboard,
because his hands are always.
and it folded up straight up, like, and it.
I don't know how it didn't.
That was scary, for real. Okay, and my video went down; it disappeared. Okay. Yeah. So, what I was saying, we've been told personally, we'll call you back. We'll have a investigator call you back.
Never
Never
called
once.
back.
Never once.
And we have been.
And we just gave a little bit of what we were trying to report over because they said,
Right.
well, you'll have an investigator call you can tell. No, never.
And we've been contacted by a lot of people who have said, hey, I called TBI or Hawkins County or whatever, and I reported this, and they said they were going to call me back to talk to me about it, and it's been 2 months, 3 months, and they have not called me back. And so I don't know. I just find it
Go on.
interesting. I just think it's crazy. They're thoroughly investigating, but they can't call people back to get the whole spiel. I don't know.
Help you do this. This will be good. You help with the people in chat. Talk to them because we're not paying attention, and we have so many people going. But we have to pay attention. I want to answer everybody. Sometimes I can't. So now I'm saying everybody, but I try. She tries. We're going to try to get to your question. Let's get a few real quick, or something to talk about. A statement with something. You know what I mean?
I think he's a lizard. Show your eyes,
Yeah.
sir.
You see that thing go like it bats? I'd freak out. What do they call a
The
reptilian?
news source edited the clip.
They did because it wasn't like this earlier. That's very true.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. I knew that I saw it different. I was like, that was not the clip I played. All right, I'm gonna go back.
Somebody said it sounded spliced. I think he's talking about someone else.
Well, but listen to this part. What she says. She says, "Are they cooperating? You know, the candidates, their mom, and all those other people. I mean, it's all those other people. I mean, would you say all those other people for Grandma and Don?
Right.
Who is
All these other people.
The family's still cooperating. I know you said obviously the Dawn's there, but like the mother and all the other people, are they still cooperating?
No, they're not cooperating right now. They have attorneys.
Oh.
That he looked very uncomfortable.
What
He's
is that?
just like,
He said, no, they're not cooperating right now. They have attorneys.
so let's talk about the attorney situation. We'll get into Grandma later saying, you know, that they don't have an attorney speaking for herself and for Candace. The only attorneys that I know about that they have had through this, they might have one for the boys with that situation.
There'd be a court appointed,
Right.
And a guardian and live.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That has nothing to do with this case with Summer. Also, I don't know if Don had an attorney whenever he went to court or if he represented
No,
himself.
he did not have one.
I thought he represented himself.
Yeah.
But that would be, if he had had one, that would have been the only other attorney. And once again, nothing to do with the case.
Well, there was at one point, Sheriff said she had him an attorney, and he didn't go to that one because he
Right.
I don't know if they felt. Look, let's take this into account. everybody, you know, they go with the masterminds and all this. So if you knew you didn't have anything to worry about, would you go get an attorney?
I mean,
Well, you could think of it through how they're thinking, how Don
how
would
they're
think, how
thinking,
Don
yeah.
would think.
How Don would think, I would say no. That he's like, well, I ain't got nothing to worry about, so why would I
Well, Don
get one?
Don thought his blood alcohol level was good. He went and took it to court. I told him the night before, I was like, Don, it's 2 times over the limit, or
Yeah.
2 or 3. He was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Then
that
the
was
next
his
day at
response.
court,
He went and told them.
he went and told them, like, it's like,
Told them himself what his blood alcohol level was.
yeah. And so, and I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying that's how Don is.
Right. Now,
He was up front, though. I mean, gosh,
right.
too much for you know.
Well, that's the thing. Don.
And
Don
before
seems to-
look, before people, hold on, before you say that thought.
I won't be able to remember.
Yeah, go ahead then.
I was just gonna see. I already forgot. See, dang it.
I was gonna say before people start attacking, watch them. They're taking up for him, watch him. Don is paying the price for the crime he committed right now, and for violation of probation on the stuff he had before. I'm not taking up for it. I'm not saying he would do. I am saying the facts about it. The man took his blood alcohol level that was way over. I don't know if he was like, look, here it is. I'm straight up with you. I don't know. I'm just stating the facts about what that is.
That's what I was gonna say. Just from what we have seen with Don. Sorry, he distracted me once again. From what we have seen with him, he tells on himself with everything. And I think that's important to think about, even when you're thinking about, especially when you're thinking about Summer in this case.
Bonnie, what does he mean? Thought you would want the info camp. What is it? Did I miss something? Look, I was on another screen and I couldn't see.
Yeah, we're not doing the best with keeping up.
Yeah, well, I'm not good I have a lot to learn. I have to watch a video. I do the best I can here. So did she say something before?
We see you.
What?
Hold on, I will text you because I'm confused.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Hold on,
and I'll tell you in a second.
I got you. Oh, okay. I'm on board now. I see it. I got a little behind there. Okay. So Bonnie, the passer? I want to make sure I answer. Yeah, pivot. Cal City Boys stepfather. Oh, okay. Oh, it's the Cal City. Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. I'm sorry. I was a little back behind everybody. It's hard to keep up with it, man.
It is.
It's okay. So we'll keep on going. I just want to know who are those people? He's irritated. That's a big statement to say. I'm very upset with that.
Yeah.
I know that they have been cooperative the whole time. What was the deal that was not cooperative? Did they not talk to him? Did they say they didn't want? I don't know. But I feel like and look, this is just my opinion on the matter. I'm not saying nothing bad against him. I'm saying if I was a sheriff and I was asked that about cooperate, I feel like it would be my duty to say, yes, they've cooperated completely all this time, but there was a situation and was not cooperating. They now have attorneys, and we'll go from there. Why is that so hard?
Right. Or even if they couldn't say like what situation, why would he not say, well, they have been cooperative to a point? or something, you know?
Yeah.
Not just flat out, no, they're not cooperating. What?
Yeah. But
That it blew my mind, to be quite honest, when I heard that today. It really did.
well, let's keep going because there's something else I believe in here that let's roll with this one too. All right, you ready? Of course, it's not gonna let me play it from right there. There you go.
Is there anything else on that front you wanted to say or speak about?
Not right now. There's just so much on social media and called into my office and TBI fine that it's not even relevant to the case and the rumor mills, and it hinders it because sometimes we have to stop the wheels to check into something that's not even close to it. And I assure you that we have to give 100% effort. I mean, we, TBI, the FBI, my officers, we give 100% effort on this case. No stones left unturned.
Hey, check this out before he. Okay.
And is the family still quiet?
Oh, I look. I agree with it. I agree. Was that after that it started over? The only reason I thought it was, unless this thing was cycling through when I heard it earlier, I thought he had talked about the social media and stuff first, and then talked about the cooperation. That's the only thing I said. Maybe they had snipped it, put it in reverse. I don't know. We're not saying they edited to cover anything up. We're just saying it's different. I felt like it was different. Nobody's starting a narrative here. Thank you very much for your concern, but that's not what's happening. I promise you. But I will call it as I see it. I'll call it as I see it. I'll say this. Okay. It is not hard to see that you have Candace come on our channel at night and make that announcement about her and Dawn. Right after that, what happens? We know that Dawn and Candace got in a fight on the phone. At the jail facilities, they watch those phones, or they listen hardcore very intently. And you better believe they're listening to Dawn and Candace very, very intently. It's a small facility. If they said Dawn wasn't talking to him or they hadn't talked to him, that's what out of his mouth, Sheriff Lawson's mouth. Didn't you see a search team go out? Was something said in the argument? Was something said by somebody else close to the family? That's what I was saying. I'm just looking at everything. Tell me I don't look into Dawn and Candace again, because I am. At this point, with that, you have to. If we're going to be objective, I'm doing it. Everything else that was ever talked about Dawn and Candace had been covered so many times. I was like, why does my 2 cents matter? I was like, I would be more effective doing what I'm doing. But if it's stuff like,
is looking at them, let's look at everybody else. That doesn't mean that we are not looking at them as well.
Because how many cases have we seen where the little greasy slime ball, seeps through the cracks and nobody saw it?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Okay. Check this out now. So, we're gonna go. You want to go on to the next one? Because I can't wait to get to the stuff from the end stuff that we're gonna cover.
Yeah, I just think this stuff's very big, and we need to talk.
Oh, it's very big. It's huge, very huge. Let's see. I'm gonna. Oh, he's teaching us a lesson. Oh, about the social media stuff. I will 100%. I will 100% agree that some of the things that people call, look, how many chats and how many lives have you been in that somebody will say something or say, well, she did this or they did that or they put a shoe on the wrong foot. I'm calling TBI. We're reporting it. I got to report it right now. If they are taking all those cases that seriously, then they're gonna have to investigate it, right? But then I go back to our point. We called about something very big during the billboard thing. Okay, during the billboard thing. Something that was not right. We talked about.
There was a few things, that were not right.
Something, yeah. But
It was a very big situation.
he himself, like I said, this sounds like there's something to this.
Mm-hmm.
Investigator call you back. Had her number, had my number, haven't heard nothing to this day. Dang, gone, man. Oh my gosh.
You gotta watch the man, though.
Yeah, I can't do this no more. We're gonna have to get something. That's
Well, you need to just be very careful whenever you're.
I talk with my hands.
I know you do.
Go ahead.
Not hand signals, guys.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we're on the screen.
No, we're not on the screen, but that's good. I was showing
Nobody
Lawson.
saw that, but Cam just knocked the computer down.
Why don't you call? Yeah, well, that's good then. Yeah, they heard it. Look, last night I got up to walk away, and the cord on Doug's, and the cord was wrapped around my leg.
He was mad, so he like jumped up real quick, and he didn't realize that the cord was wrapped around his leg, and he about got the computer knocked off the table. He did knock off a drink in the floor that spilled everywhere. It was not good.
Yeah, it was a bad situation.
Yes.
Cam corner now. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I will go stand in the corner. That's a rough night. It'd be funner over there right now. No, I got you.
Not true.
Just about every aspect of this case is not right. Thank you, Chris Matheson. Yes, thank you. The thing that bothers me the most about this case is Carly Trent. Carly Trent.
Yeah.
Please,
That's
it's
huge.
Happened once before. Reward filters back through to the town, city. Located on an official's land by an official's brother. Big deal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You see the terrain out here when we go. You see it. You see the mountains. You see it. You go to. That's the property you choose to hide on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Out of all the places that you could hide.
Come on now.
It's
Why are
weird.
4 men searching his property
Yeah.
that day too?
I know where we'll go. We'll go to the sheriff's property at my brother's, and we're gonna go look there.
Well, but that
I understand the whole everybody search your own property and stuff, but I don't know.
We have watched in the past through the years the elite, the higher ups, they can spoon feed us anything they want, their narratives.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will take it, swallow it, and not ask a question. Tell me that's not true. How many people do you know in your life that will see something on mainstream media? We already know mainstream media is not accurate. If you're paying attention,
They're pushing a narrative.
They're pushing their narrative that you. How many people do you know take that spoonful, bite it? Oh, that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
They'll walk themselves right into whatever evil things, and I have to be this way. Let's see here. Cracking cases. I just heard in a chat earlier that this woman says she calls and talks. Ask them every day where's Summer. Oh, look. That one's okay. This sporadic going out on these searches, months and apart. I feel like look, the colder weather, this is what we would do. I know there's a budget that they have to go by, but this is a child.
Right.
This is a child in a very high profile case. Can we not hit those areas for like a week? Keep going, Matt. Keep going. Till we know for 100% sure she's not out there. That's what I ask. And I don't think I'm wrong in asking that. Do you?
I don't.
What would you, if it was our child?
Oh, I would want them out there every single day.
Every day.
Every single day.
And
I would be out there.
I'd be out there at night when everybody left. Gone. Sunshine 1979 says, thank you guys so much for not being a drama churning channel. Miss Daisy, shout out that you guys are here for the correct cause. Hey, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey Mo, look, I'm not gonna speak on anybody individually. That I think that there's just something not right. Okay.
Yeah.
And there might look. It might be that we're all looking into it too deep. There's people that think that Candace is the biggest mastermind on the face of this planet, and she just she's this all plotted out from here. Come on now. Think logically, please.
Yeah.
Please. I mean,
the contact bothering.
no, for real. You make that argument. That would be like even be like, me or my brother, a mastermind. I can't even remember what I turned around and ate earlier.
He can't even speak right half the time.
I can't even complete a sentence. And I said that about a president, but I'm not a president. I'm just here. So
you're not trying to lead a nation.
No, I'm not trying. Oh my gosh.
What does this mean?
Okay, I think the cooperation has to do with YouTube. Maybe it's saying that they're not listening to them. Like tell them. I don't know. Can they tell them not to be? They can advise them.
I guess law enforcement. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't
maybe.
So, I don't know. It's been happening. So look, basically that's why I said I don't want to get into that. I don't want to say, and I did. I brought my opinions and my opinions are on the whole thing. The whole thing, like Mo just said, my opinions on the whole thing. I'm pointing out factual things that I don't like. These are things you can all look up.
Things that concern us.
And everything you can fact check. It's there. Go look at that case. When you're done looking at it, then say, and look, the uncle, you gotta pay really close attention to what happened to him. The one that went down for it. Okay? Who's that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted you to say this one.
This one? Yes, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you. I'm very sleepy. I have been dealing with this crap for 4 days. And when I say this crap, I'm talking about crap that we've had to deal with. I still have my responsibilities, my children and everything. So, I lay down and get a little bit of sleep.
And we have a sick child right now.
A sick child. Had to go get from school early today. So I didn't, and it's not like I get, if I stay up and I do YouTube, if I lay down for an hour, I got to get back up.
Yeah.
So, I'm exhausted.
Because we still have responsibilities.
And I have a responsibility. I have to keep up with this channel. I have to answer people. I have to do what I say I got to do. So, yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
The majority of the time, we are running on fumes because between the channel, the kids, me with work, just everything.
Look, and the bashing, if anybody's bashing anybody, it's not okay over here.
Yeah.
Look, we're not doing any what is it? My brain ain't working. Speculate. We're not trying to speculate. We're trying to just ask questions about that. And yet, well, I guess if we speculate a little bit here and there. But we try to keep this channel very factual. I'm not trying to start narratives. I'm just saying, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Does that add up? That's what we can do. I've even said to parents, I've said, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's the only fair way to do it. Okay? I want to see what.
Interesting.
Thank you. I like this one. Patty, you're exactly right, but they have not obtained an attorney. But what you said is right. Yeah. Look. I didn't think so either. We see you. I didn't think they had obtained a lawyer. It's like, where did that come from? So right there, we had the sheriff saying they got an attorney.
Right.
That's. Come on now.
Like I said, that blew my mind because.
Come on now. That's big. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did he misspeak? I don't think he's the head of
Oh, I don't-
everything. He's getting the information.
Right.
No, love it or hate it, man. It's truth. Right there it was. Okay. Right.
Did you?
What? Did I miss something? I'm so sorry. Look, we
I
are
don't know
so
what
far
direction.
behind.
I know. Okay.
Now go back up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. It's not here.
Oh, it's there. Because I saw it pop up there.
Babe, it's not here. There it is.
No, that's a different one.
What was that one? Just read it right there. So, hey guys, everyone. Hi guys. For everyone's healthy and safety, can Cam please put down the water bottle? Haha thing. I'm so thirsty. I'm sorry.
I'm finding it.
Is it the $9.99 one right
No.
there? It is.
No, it's not.
Here, we
Well,
click
it
on it
is,
right
yeah.
there. Click on
Can
it
you
right
click on it
Yeah.
there?
Yes. There you go.
Well, that doesn't put it there, though.
But it's okay. But we know. Hey, Mama She 13. Thank
No,
you.
that one's not the same one that I'm looking for.
It would be.
It's from Bama Forever.
What'd she say? Oh, thank you, Bama Forever sent a super chat. She said,
Sorry, we can't find it.
no, it's not there. They're using Summer's name to get grant money for better telecommunications. Wonder if Candace knows this. Whoa! Do you have any? Is there factual stuff to back that up? Because that would be good. I mean, that's the stuff we want to know, right? Correct? Let me see here. Look, man, we're missing so much.
I know.
There-
I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. There's that one.
Listening while laying down with a kid, but wanted to say thank you for sharing your hearts with us. No problem.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I got something really good I'm going to share with you. So the other day, look, we have people. If you have a channel and you try to help people, you'll have people that are coming and try to put their hand out and be, for not the right reasons, and will lie and try to. They need money for this, need that. This was not the case the other day, and those I can usually tell what's going on when they do this. I hope she's in here tonight, but because she said she wanted a heads up, but I didn't have a chance to. Oh, she's in here. Is that her? No.
I don't know.
Did I miss something, Beth Ball? Okay. Miss Tracy, thank you for everything you do too. I appreciate you. Then is the sheriff speaking about the other people included in the question? I'm so confused. Yeah. Hey, Patty Barnett, that's a very good question. That's the one we were asking. Who is all the other people, right? Who is that? That's good. So let me pull this up real quick. Hey, thank you, Michelle, new member. Welcome to Case Crackers. Look, she just laugh. Everything I come up with,
No,
she makes
I laugh
fun
because I
of.
think it's cute.
No, you look at it like a goon.
No, it's a little bit corny, but it's cute. That's
It
why I
might be
look at you
corny,
like
but
that.
that's what happened.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's get cracking. That's all me all day.
I like it.
Put
I'm
that
not-
touch DNA on that like button. Yeah, y'all can go do that. That might be corny too, but it's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what? It is what it is. Don't hate.
Nice hating.
Don't hate. Oh, no, I was gonna say. No, I was gonna say don't hate the game. Hate the player. I'm the whole game, baby. That's a lie. Meow. Look,
I didn't laugh.
hey, I wasn't trying to make you laugh. I
I
was trying to
know,
make
but I was
myself
saying-
laugh. I
I
was
was
watching my
saying-
thumb in the screen.
I was saying I wasn't gonna laugh at you that time.
I don't need your approval, woman. Yes, I do.
Yes,
Yes, I do. I was lying. I went too far. I'm sorry. Hey, look. Thank y'all so much, and I'm gonna pull this up because I feel like it's important. This woman, Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. That we also have to still talk about Grandma's interview.
Yeah, I know.
And
I know, but I
just
want.
making sure you're
Hey, I don't. We're here.
okay.
I got you.
Just gonna not skip around. It's okay.
Hey, we ain't skipping around. It's two different people's interviews.
Pertaining to the same thing, but it's
Protect. Yeah, we're here. Okay, so this, I'm not going to put all of her personal business out, but I asked her if I could share this, and she said absolutely. And I want to show you how God works, okay? And I don't know how to explain, but this is important. And you might not like it if you don't believe in God, but if you watch what I'm about to show you right now, you will know that this is how the good Lord works. In mysterious ways, through people that you never met, through people that might not even believe in God, God will work through them without them even knowing it. So I'm going to show you how God does things. I feel this so strongly in my heart. And it's, this woman could have never known the personal things in our life when she said what she said back, okay? So do they just disappear on this one after you read them?
Type in the name right here.
I'm going to, but look, I got it. It's all good.
It shouldn't disappear.
Okay, right here it is. Oh my gosh, man. This is, I mean, it's enough. Is that her? No, right here she is. Okay, Amy. Alrighty, ready. Okay, because I'm going to share this right here with you. This is, I'm just going to give you the breakdown, and we'll look at it, because I want to be very careful for her privacy in her life, and I don't want to put it out that she, look, I'm about crying about All right, so she contacted me the other day, and she told me her story that she had been, her husband just passed away a little while back. Their 3 boys had to go stay at her mom's because their power was cut off, and she was like, "Hey Cam, if you can do anything, if you can help us promote this, I just want, it's just I just need $100, which was half of her power bill, to get her power on so her boys could come back home." She was staying at the house with no power because she has animals. And so I told her, I said, no, we're not going to, I said, I'm not going to run your stuff through YouTube. I said, I'll take care of it on my own pocket, because then we'll do, more. Okay. She, so I couldn't get in the Cash App till she got home from work. So she probably thought I was lying to her, right? She never said anything back. I told her I was going to help her. She never said nothing back, never bugged me about it. I knew she was for real. Look, she sent me proof of her bills. I said I didn't need to see them, but she did. She sent me proof, and I was like, look, I don't have to see this stuff. This is what, let me find, okay, this is really good. All right, so I said, I gotta find it. Boy, I talked to her a lot. I said, okay, I said, I sent you that money. This was at 4:23 a.m. because it was on my heart so strong at night. I was like, I got it. Yeah, no, I sat up and I said, I gotta do this. I said, I sent you that money for your power bill to Cash App. Remember that God is remember that God is always on your side. He's always there for you, and He's blessing you. I consider Him using me as a tool to bless you, and I was happy to do it, and I hope it helps you. And she says back, "Oh, this was so good." And I don't know if it's this one or the other one. Let me see. It is this one. She says, "Oh, God bless you. You're an amazing man, and I do believe that it was through God that I was urged to come apologize to you." That's another thing. She came. When was it?
Long time ago.
2 or 3 weeks ago. She came and she emailed me and she said, "I want to say I'm sorry for all the bad comments I left you." And I said, "I never saw them, but I forgive you." Because it ain't no thing. I don't care about a comment.
We try to forgive everybody.
I forgive before, I can't carry around that burden. It's too much.
Right.
Okay? I don't want to weigh me down. I'll forgive. It took me a long time to get there, but I'm there. And it's free. Okay? Anyway, so there was that. She apologized, but she said, "I see God is working through you. I also admire your story of strength and courage to change for the better. I honestly don't even have the right words to express my feelings right now, but I'm crying, streaming tears in a total different way than I have been through most of the past few days. Now my boys can come home. That is a gift you gave me. I miss them terribly. It's not me, it's God. I miss them terribly, and of course being here all alone is a constant reminder who is absent. I miss my husband so terribly. The night of the day he passed, my hair went from jet black to mostly gray. I am not trying to get into your personal business. This is right here. I'm not trying to get into your personal business. I absolutely think that you are a good husband. But I do want to say, only because I have the experience. I need something to drink so bad. I have cotton mouth. So bad. Yes, I mean, it's just, it wasn't doing nothing but making it worse.
Lemonade.
Making it worse. Okay, sorry guys.
You can't have it all.
That's one another. All right. Only because I have experience that you never truly know the power behind God joining two as one. And it is in the human condition. We all take people for granted from time to time, but I advise against that. I try to share this with all married people. Live like you know that your spouse has only 3 days left of their time on earth. If that is done, you will not have any extra guilt should that time come. I read in the Bible once, a wife will remain dutiful so long as her husband does not end the courtship after marriage. I'll tell you why this meant so much to me, because she could have never known. Me and her have been dealing with some things, And when God brings you a message on time, right on time, straight to you like that, now I don't care who you are. If you don't feel that, if you don't feel when God talks to you like that, you are very callous, and I strongly urge you to go pray and get right with God, because when He speaks to you, it's not always an audible voice, but it's through people. Okay, I only wanted to. She said I only wanted to throw that out there because it is how I try to spread love and light. I'm definitely not saying I'm not okay. I'm not going to go over it because she talks about another creator there, but she said one day I'm going to go send you a big super chat. So I don't want it. I just want to see that you are happy with your boys and y'all together. You don't have to worry about a power bill. All right. I'm sorry I couldn't see the chat through that. I apologize.
Made me cry.
Yeah, look, if you want to hear us, me and her, explain what we're about and who we are, go watch Doug's live last night. We went up there because I said something in the chat. I forgot I said it because I went in the store, and he took it as I was being rude to him, I think. And so he said, "Here's the link if you want to come up." I said, "Yeah, I'll come up. I come home. I come up." We talked about it. We squashed it, and it was all good.
Definitely not.
What? No, Allie's not embarrassed.
Not embarrassed at all.
Look, man. Hey, Crystal's crop time. Yes, they do. They're going to make a statement. They need to make one. They're the head investigators on this case, right? That's the ones that we called, and they didn't,
Did not respond.
did not respond back.
Actually, whenever we called about Lexi, we called TBI and Hawkins County, and neither responded to us. So
That's Cam. That's why you have a back with the crack. Yeah, this the dude. A last back. He said, he just go straight to legs. I got a picture in my head. Oh my god.
Oh, I was thinking about something else.
Let's see. Middle Tennessee show. I see y'all getting emotional already. Y'all are now look. I just want to spread that with somebody. Look. Be good to each other. Help people when you can. Because look, it ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. I don't even know her. Never met her boys. I don't even know where she lives. But to have that visual image of them boys coming home and their power on, she has all those animals she has to take care of. That's enough for me. Her husband passed away. She's very, just fresh coming out of that. It's what's up. Yeah, local churches and stuff will help pay rent and food just in case anyone needs to know. Yeah, that's true. They will. But I will tell you this, in this area, a whole lot of people. What are you doing? What?
Child.
And
Oh my goodness.
hey, hold on. No, just tell him that he can't be doing that right now. Go let Blaze lay down, buddy. It's bedtime, okay? All right. So, a lot of people around here, when COVID hit, they didn't pay their power bill because they knew it wasn't going to get cut off. Well, then when it comes time when the power company wants their money, they're going to hit you with a humongous bill. I think some people are dealing with that and how they get their paying just the bare minimum to keep it. You know what I mean? So that's churches that can't all the time. They'll take so many people. They'll take so many people and help, but they have a budget and how much they can use. All right, so I'm gonna wait for her to come back in here, and we'll go over Grandma's interview real quick, and then I'm just gonna very quickly show you what we found.
I'm gonna get you something to drink. What do you want?
Coke, if you got one. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Tammy Busby. Somebody told me earlier, and that's. I didn't get to follow that case like everybody else did. I was late for that one. Yeah, a lot of people didn't pay rent for. Look, with the rent, the rent relief fine that they had, I'll tell you something that a lot of people don't know. Put her out. I'll tell you something that a lot of people don't know. It was the landlord's responsibility to come and bring his tenants that information and sign them up. Tell them how hard that.
Oh gosh.
It was like jumping through fiery hoops over and over to get that paperwork right. To get help with they would pay like 3 months up in advance. They were trying. It was a good thing, but they weren't promoting it. So a lot of people didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people did. Hey, Hey, Amanda.
Hey.
Hey, look, y'all, go sub to Amanda Esvita. That girl right there was the first person on YouTube to come and be cool with us. And
Yeah.
she has been cool to this very day.
Ever since.
We, right here, not the same opinions on a lot of things.
Yeah. Let's get over just a little.
Hey, but you please go. She's very good. Please go subscribe to her. You will like what she does.
Yeah, she is awesome.
An awesome person. She's real as she can be. All right. When Don mentions the resurrection, which is past, I think he means the rapture, which according to Revelation account. Yeah, okay. So the rapture. All right. I don't want to go into a biblical debate on that. There's a lot to that. But the rapture, if I want to explain it, it's when God calls his people home. And it's like they said people will they're gone. They're taken to heaven out of their fleshly. I don't know how. They said you leave your fleshly body to your spiritual body.
Right.
I don't know what he meant, but I mean, that could be possible. Very, very much. I don't know. So we're going to go over Grandis. Sorry, hey, look, I'm sorry I was rambling. We have to talk. If you don't like it, there's the door. We're going to ramble. I'm a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. All right. Okay, let's get her interview. I already had it pulled up. Or did you? Can't. I did not. Most definitely
Just
did
kidding.
not. All right, so it's easy to find though, so we got this one. All right, cool. Can you help me, babe?
Sorry, I was going back and looking through.
I mean,
Amanda asked, did Grandma really speak? Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna play the interview right now. You're gonna like this.
Yes.
Okay. But answer them. That's
Well,
what I was saying.
You said, "Can you help me?"
No, I was just saying, answer them, please. Okay, check. I got it right here. Here we go.
Another story at 6, day 2 in a planned search.
And again, we use all this under the Fair Use Act. It is in the description to educate, criticize. So we read it before. I don't have it memorized. I'm not very good at that. So let's start this and we'll just let it go, okay? Yeah, I got to share it, babe, but I'm just saying.
Well.
I had it already pulled up. I got it. Okay?
Trying to keep you on track here.
Yeah, look at... We need to get a bigger computer that doesn't move.
No, we just need you to not.
Look, I can't help it, man. It gets me manic sometimes. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There it is. And let's push play. Finally.
And search for missing 6-year-old Summer Wells is now over.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said teams scaled previously identified
points of interest in Hawkins County. The agency says much of the area where Summer disappeared requires extra time to search thoroughly. They say it's extremely steep and dangerous. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniels spoke with Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, the lead investigator in the case.
Yeah, Ansley, the sheriff told you today that Summer's family now currently is not cooperating with law enforcement?
That's exactly right, Josh and Sarah. He also told me that the family has attorneys. Now, he did tell me that he didn't want to speak any further on the matter, but I did have the chance to speak with Summer Wells' mother and grandmother at the home where she disappeared earlier today. And her grandmother told me that she wanted to address the sheriff's comments about them not cooperating, as well as whether or not they have an attorney. And this was the first time that we have spoken with her on camera since her granddaughter went missing.
Mr. Lawson stated that Candace and the whole family is lawyered up. I can't speak for Donnie, and I know Candace hasn't because she's told me she hasn't, and I have not. If law enforcement wants to talk to me, TBI wants to talk to me, they have my phone number. They know when I leave the state. They know when I'm here.
Summer Wells' grandmother, Candace Hare, says she hasn't spoken with law enforcement since December 13th.
They have not contacted me since the YouTubers were down here in the driveway. And we asked them about trespassing.
Summer's grandma was with her granddaughter all day on June 15th, the day she disappeared. She walked me through what they did that day and said she and Summer were repotting cactus plants outside of her camper, and then
Summer came in and had a piece of peppermint, which is her favorite, and then she went in. She said, Mama, I want to go play with the boys. Candy walked her back to the house, and she asked the boys to keep an eye on her, and
Hold on 1 second. I have to fix something. So what date did they say? December 13th?
December 13th, yeah.
December 13th was not the day the YouTubers done that. That was December 10th.
Yes.
And the reason I know that, so the 11th was my birthday right behind it. So I want to make that correction there for that. When all the YouTubers were down there, that's December 10th. So anybody that's keeping a record of anything there, that's what that is. I felt like that was needed. And never mind. Let me play this. What I'll do is I'll start it back a little more where she was talking.
she asked the boys to keep an eye on her, and that's the last. Then she went in. She said, Mama, I want to go play with the boys. Candy walked.
Summer's grandma was with her granddaughter all day on June 15th, the day she disappeared. She walked me through what they did that day and said she and Summer were repotting cactus plants outside of her camper, and then
Summer came in and had a piece of peppermint, which is her favorite, and then she went in. She said, Mama, I want to go play with the boys. Candy walked her back to the house, and she asked the boys to keep an eye on her, and that's the last time I seen her.
As the 9-month mark of when her granddaughter was reported missing approaches, she says the social media and online rumors have to stop.
If they want to help, that's great. But if they want to spread lies, that's a different story. Because that's all they're doing now is spreading lies. They're reaching and trying to figure out what lie can we spread now. And I'm tired of it.
Now, Summer's mother...
There's a full interview on WJHL with the bigger one with Candace here. We're going to switch over to that one, okay?
So we can hear it all.
Yeah, give me just a second. We'll go to that one. Okay, where is it?
WJHL. It might not be on here yet, but we'll look. If not, we'll go to the...
Yeah. 7 minutes ago.
Is that 15?
Rose has been missing for 12 years. I miss her dearly. She's the baby of the family. I had 3 girls. She's my baby. Yeah. Candace is my baby too, but she's my youngest one. And
I want y'all to look at this woman right here.
Mm-hmm.
Look. This is what we see. When we tell you that we see this is when we've been up there, this is what we see. These people have feelings. These people have emotions. And I'm not, look, get mad at me or not, because I paused it and talked about this, but this woman's been through this with her own daughter, her youngest, her baby.
And now her granddaughter.
And she holds it together for Candace, and they look to her as the rock, okay? What?
Go to actual, like, the WJHL website, and that's where you'll find, like, the full.
This is it, ain't it?
No, this is probably just, they probably, like, split it up into bits and pieces to put on there.
Okay.
I'm just saying that way we can see the whole thing.
Okay. Well, we'll do that real quick. Go to WJHL website.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm trying to make sure.
Okay. Yeah.
We're just
gonna play this. I'm not.
Then,
yeah. I'm.
If there's more, we'll do that later.
It's heartbreaking. And then have to go through it again with my granddaughter, Summer, is very heartbreaking. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is what a parent goes through, what a grandmother goes through. I know it's hard for them if they pass away from COVID or some other tragedy. It's the not knowing is what tears us up. It's the not knowing.
Look, man. If some people need to have a heart, and I believe they do. This is why right here, when I accidentally called her Grandis that time, and she called me, and she was upset with me, and I have never said it again because I respect
that woman.
I respect her too. And I hope you saw a side that she's been painted in such a bad light that's not fair.
It's not.
It's not fair to her. It's not fair.
That woman, just speaking personally, and y'all can take it for whatever, I don't care.
Oh, best believe that.
Yeah. You can say, oh, well, they're defending grandma, they're blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell you.
We've met them.
We have met these people. We have spoke to them face to face.
And we didn't go put a camera in their face.
Right.
We didn't record them.
Right.
And look,
I will tell you.
Can I say
yes.
I watched on Duty Ron last night. Dave Rader was on there, and Twyla. When we were doing the things we were doing and searching and everything, Duty Ron asked him. I tried to do a clip of it, but Duty Ron, you ain't using his stuff. I'm gonna tell you that. And I told him, I said, much respect to you, and he commented back to me and was very professional. But Duty Ron asked Dave Rader. He said, you have to get close to the family, right? It's very essential that you get close to the family so that you can talk to them. You know what that child did, how she acted, did she run, everything about her, so that when you're searching, you have that mental, evaluation of that child. So you know what you're looking for. Then you also, he said, we help law enforcement. So we get in there. They don't worry about the investigative side. They don't worry about that. They're there to find that missing person. That's the mindset I wanted the whole time through this. And it was going there. And I was, and it's going to go again. I've learned lessons through this. I've made mistakes through this. I've owned up to my mistakes through this. But it's for that child, nobody else. And I respect Dave Rader and Twyla for what they said. I respect the people that taught us everything.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
I do. I want to help fund these children. Summer deserves it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, babe.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna say, as far as you were talking about, we didn't go up there and put cameras in their face. We didn't go up there, and we're not trying to interrogate them. And I know that there's a lot of people that are very upset because they're like, oh, well, they haven't asked them these questions and blah, blah, blah. But these are human beings, and these are people, and we're not investigators. That's not our place to go up there and just question them. Now, yes, we will ask them questions when we feel it's appropriate.
Look, we don't do anything. It doesn't. A lot of people don't even know that come over this channel what we've done, because I don't want that. I don't promote. I'm not throwing my videos up out. Look what we did.
Right.
I don't care about that. It's there. Every single thing we have ever filmed is there. I've never deleted anything.
Mm-hmm. Never, even if it wasn't.
Even if it was not
in a good light.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all there. But one thing, talking about grandma, you know, we never went up there and said, "Oh, can we go in your camper? Can we go in there and look and see," or whatever. There was one day that we were up there, and this has been months back. We were there outside talking one day, and she said, "Allie, come in here with me." And she said, "Come over here to my camper."
Yep.
And I was like, "Really?" Because I hadn't asked for that. I didn't. That wasn't on my mind at all. But she took me in there, and we sat down in her camper, and she talked to me for probably an hour.
Yeah.
She just talked to me about all kinds of stuff. We talked about Summer. She told me things that Summer liked to do. She told me about how her and Summer made jewelry, how they would, how she loved flowers, how she loved her little cactuses and succulents. And she said those succulents that they had repotted that day, and the cactuses that they had, cacti, I guess is the correct word, that they had repotted that day.
Yo, Chris Matz, look, that's okay. That's your opinion. But that's where is the proof behind that? You know what I'm saying? You got to have something behind that. Yeah. I mean, we can say what if, there's a billion things
that could have happened.
That we could, but where is anything to back that one up? Now, that's what I have to go with. Nothing against you. I'm just saying. That's the things right there that and we look for those, because if there's something there, then you got to go with what's real. All right, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Grammy. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
We really do. We appreciate that. And if we've said this before, we don't ask you guys for anything. You don't have to give us super chats. We will never ask you for them.
No.
Ever. Whatever goes in this channel, we use it to do what we can do to help. That's what it's for. So guys, and look, I'll say this. You do not have to become a member here to be a part of this channel. I will treat every single person, subs, members, exactly the same.
Yes.
The only thing we might ever do is, because the members do, they want to support us that way, we might throw a video up then one night, and by the next morning I have it out to all of everybody.
Usually within 24 hours. Even when we've only done one, but I mean, we'll probably do more in the future.
No, I've done more. We've done two.
Two?
Yes.
Members only live?
Oh, one members only live, yeah.
So we've done one members only live, and it was great. We sat down, we talked with the members, and it was a very good live. We released that the very next day for everybody. And that's what we'll do.
Right.
That way that everybody gets everything.
But that's what I want to make that clear to everybody, because there's people that say, well, I can't chat to you and I can't get you to answer my question because I can't afford it. It ain't about that. Look, if you got a question, what you do is you tag us in the chat. One of our mods will get a hold of us.
I have something I want to address.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do that thing. We'll get out of here. I show you the Dobbs information, or not Dobbs. Sorry, excuse me, not Dobbs. And the Sherfy stuff that our researcher has came up with. This is crazy, and she's got the receipts to back it up. I was leaving it alone. I haven't said nothing about it because I was just waiting. But people felt strongly about it, and look, they can dig, and they found some stuff. So let's see here. Hey, Crystal Stars, how are you doing? It's okay. Yeah. Name's Gavel Geeksy. Yeah, you're gonna just insane. And look, I'm not saying this is 100%, but this woman did her research, and she put the receipts to back it up, and it makes a lot of sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of sense. Oh, yeah. So I feel strong enough that I said, yeah, I'll share that. We'll talk about it. Look, it's good. So
Can I address that? What I was wanting to say?
yeah, go ahead.
I saw a comment. I don't know where it's at now, but somebody said that I always look so sad. I promise you, I'm not sad. This is a lot of times the stuff that we're talking about is not stuff that I'm going to be sitting here happy talking about. I don't I just, especially with summer, because oh crap, I talked about it.
Mom, I mean, what were you addressing?
Somebody said I just always look so sad.
No, you don't.
I know, but I don't know.
No, Beth. What?
Nothing. With Summer, she's very close to my heart.
Can you explain why? Are you okay? Look, it's okay. And look, when we do cry, when she cries, I cry. It's everything that's been part of this case that wells up in me.
But Summer just, sorry guys, but we've said before, our kids are very close in age to her. And it just reminds me of them. So I don't know. I can't always look happy when we're talking about this stuff. But it's not that I'm upset, but that's why. Plus also I've been told I have an RBF. So, if you know what that is, I will wear it proudly, but it's okay. I do have an RBF, don't I? I said that also. So, if you don't know what that is, it's a resting bitch
Sorry,
face.
that's my bad. I have no butt. No butt.
No butt.
Probably my crack is hanging out.
Anyway,
sorry.
yes. My RBF.
My crack.
Oh my gosh. Don't take it there. But anyway, that's why. It's not that I'm sad though. That's it. Sorry.
Tell them they tried to get the boy in the chat. Touch your nose, Alli.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh Lord. It's ridiculous. The things that people will say. But
Cracker Barrel, baby.
oh gosh, I'm hungry and it's in there.
Yeah, we're going to cover this and we're going to roll.
Yeah. I apologize. I didn't mean to get like that, but
I love you.
I love you.
You got a big heart, and that's what. You got to cry. And you definitely for sure don't let anybody, these haters, make you ever cry. Don't give them that satisfaction. They've done it to me too, but. I thought I was tough skinned. Look, I've been through some.
You get a tough skin throughout doing this because you have to.
Mm-hmm.
But
look, she said, arms mate. I feel you, Alli. I'm a mother of 6 years old. Look, and when you, oh gosh, I don't know. I watch my little girl go when she goes to gymnastics, and she's in here flipping, and she gets off the bus, and I think about Summer and her first. You see that, okay? That's our communities. You see that same child, and you know that they're not here, and they're not. Talk to them. I can't.
You didn't stay here and talk for me.
Oh, because I'm not gonna do it. But you see that, and you see that child, and you know
You know that Summer should be doing that.
And like I said, we don't understand why God allows things to happen like this.
I got a whole roll of paper towels. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm so emotional. Now I made him emotional.
It's okay. We'll be okay. We'll make it through this.
But that's why we do this.
Kim Holmes, I didn't. Look, that was from law enforcement. Is where they said that. I don't know where that came from, so I don't know that one. I don't know. I know that they said it multiple times.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that there was ever like a source other than law enforcement told.
I don't know who. I asked Candace about what she meant when she said the script thing the other day, and she said, "That's my whole life." She said, "That's what I'm saying." She said they blew it out of proportion. I said
people misunderstood what she was saying, basically.
When they do everything.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. But, okay, so look, man, thank y'all for her to be real like that. She don't do that usually in front of people. So, I'm telling you one thing right there. That woman right there is one of the best heart because she watches people. She's had patients pass away, and she comes home, and she will never know. And she comes home to be a mother and a wife, and But some days I've seen her come home, and she holds that in because she has to be professional. I was talking about when you have the things you see and the things you work with, and you come home, and sometimes I never know. That's the stuff I say, like, I take for granted too. I take for granted that I think that we might be here 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more days, and then I might something could happen. We don't know. I could walk out that door and not be back. She could do the same thing because of car wreck. And we take it for granted, our loved ones, and then we look, oh, she's there, or we talk down to each other. It's not worth it. This is real, okay? People say, what does this have to do with Summer? Oh, it has a lot to do. Maybe we should look inside. The hate has to stop. It's insane because people now have. I don't even think I've seen some people that have came into this. They cared not one bit about the kids. It's the hate.
Yeah.
It's strong.
I've seen more hate since starting YouTube especially, but since probably, the last 2 or 3 months than I ever knew was in the world.
What did you say?
I said I've seen more hate since we started YouTube, but especially in the last 2 or 3 months than I ever knew was in the world.
But then again, we've seen on this channel
a lot of love.
Look, I've seen some of the best people, and I've talked to the best people that come from this chat and this channel that I have ever seen. You guys love unconditionally. That's what this world needs. That's what this world needs.
What was that?
I don't know. I can't.
No, not that far up. I wanted to see.
Right here? You should address that one. She's talking to you.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's see here. Yeah, right there. Is she in here? No. Hey, thank you. That's true. That's the whole point. I'm trying. Yeah. Beth Ball said, "Can we talk about senior?" Yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow. I'm just going to share a little bit, and then we're going to get off here. Where did that come from? Did you show that one?
No, I didn't see that one.
Where is
Oh,
Alicia Paz?
Paz.
Hey, look, I didn't see that. Where was that?
Yeah, where was that?
Hey, I'm so sorry. Like, if we miss anything,
We're missing a lot tonight, guys. I'm so sorry.
Alicia Paz says, keep God first in your lives, your marriage second, then your kids. Hey, this is the gospel right here.
Yes.
Keep your kids, and your blessings will rain upon you and your family. I will tell you this right now. If you come into anything you do and you don't look for the gains, you look for the bigger picture, I promise you, you won't ever have to worry about a thing again, because God will bless you. And it doesn't have to be monetary. It's things that you could never imagine. He will bless you with love. He will bless you with a different mindset. He will bless you in every aspect of your life. Hey, Alicia Paz, thank you so much for that. I cannot find it.
I found it. Did we see this one?
No, I can't see nothing. Where are
Here,
they?
let me find them.
There it is.
No, that's
there's
not
Bama
it.
Forever. I'm going to say thank you to her. You know my son's story, so I understand. Bama, that's you? Yeah. Last night?
Mhm.
Yes, I do. Look.
Nope.
There. Oh my gosh. Look, man. You
Yeah,
guys.
people.
No, take that and bless somebody else. Don't do that, guys. Look, for real. Give that to somebody that needs it. And y'all are. Check this out. God bless you both. She said, I understand where you're coming from on the case. Thanks for all you've done. Please consider taking a weekend off. We need to. Boy, we need to. I'm taking her on vacation, actually, and she doesn't even know about it yet. So,
Well,
because I got some back pay that for my unemployment back when I filed that I didn't even know about from 2020. God works on time, right when we needed it. That's too. It was.
no, I'm never gonna quit crying now. Shoot.
Okay, look.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for.
Yeah, look, we're.
So sorry.
Fast.
That was not my intentions. I just wanted to address one comment.
Sweet D said, I made one count. Look, Ansley was professional and cool with us too. And look, hey, look, Sweet D, it's all good. Look, you're right to have your opinion. Was it in here that you're talking about that you got? Look, don't. Hey, no tax. I don't know what she's talking about here. I don't know anything about her, about Ansley's past. I know that she's professional and she's worked hard for where she's at. Her mother, or one of her parents, her mother just passed away from COVID-19.
And her dad had a really hard time with it too.
Yeah, he almost lost both her parents at the same time. And she just came back. She is just now back from 3 months off, taking care of her family and stuff. Country girl, thank you. Are you good now?
I don't know. I'll probably.
So look,
It'll be okay.
I'm just gonna give y'all a sample of the Sherfy stuff I got, and we'll go over it on live tomorrow. Okay?
What was that?
Oh, Tawanda. Check, man.
No.
Oh, I am. I've got something big planned for her.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like I said, guys, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Give it to somebody that. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, Carol, man. We appreciate it. Yeah, people don't think this stuff's hard when emotionally, like, we don't talk about a lot of stuff that we do in this, and we definitely, if we ever search or do anything, I'll never speak about it.
No.
Ever again. Ever. I won't speak about anything. I thought it was good to bring information. I really did, and I thought it was the best way to do things. I was doing it out of things that I thought would help, find summer. Look at this. This is what we found. This is, that's where my heart is. I continue to feel like that. I feel like that if law enforcement, I don't feel like different groups should be compartmentalized with information. It needs to be together. Everybody needs to work together. It's for kids. It's not for clout. It's not for anything. It's for a kid, a child, 5-year-old, 6-year-old child now.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Chris Madison, thank you for coming over. Good night. I'm going to show you this right now. If you want to stay for a minute, this is what I got. And we'll go, like I said, we're going to go over a little bit. This is good.
Oh, computer
Thank
time.
God.
Look at that face.
Yeah. Oh,
Both
that
of
look,
us.
no. That's going to get screenshot. There, it's back on.
Oh, gosh.
And that's going to be the next screenshot of the century. Hey.
I said, look at that face.
there come the devil into something good right there.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is probably going to be torn apart anyway because I'm all crying. And
Oh, it will be. It'll be something crazy. Just like the what was the air conditioning here? There's the machine.
Oh my god.
It's the same machine. I said in the comment, I said, are you referring to the window air conditioning unit?
No, I just think it's hilarious because there was one video that was made that said, I mean, they cut me out of the picture completely. This was from the live the other night that Candace
That's the
came
same
on.
one I'm talking about.
I know. That's why I'm bringing this up. They cut me out of the picture and then they said, Cam and Candace are in the same room because their backgrounds are bleeding together. They are in the same room and Benny is in the room beside of them.
That's
Connecting. And I was like, okay. Whatever.
Well, that's I don't know.
I don't understand.
It gets to the point you're like, oh my gosh, man.
All Snuggles said, LOLC, God wanted to cheer you all up and did that.
Hey, for real, look here. I got it right here. I didn't even have to go nowhere. There it is. Oh
No.
Is it really?
It's out there.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Where'd it go? All right, guys, as we wait for my file to open
load.
Here we go. Yay, it did. I cannot believe it, but it did. All right. So let me put this camera back on. Well, here's what it is.
I need it after that.
Okay, there it is. And it did not turn on. I got this camera on it. All right, right on, guys. Here we go. Cool. This is not a good camera, but it'll work. My other one died. So here's the... What was that? Oh, there we go. Cool. Look, I don't know. Like when I have all my stuff put together and organized in here, I don't know. One day I can do it and it'll work and it all comes out great. I go to the same place where I put the other stuff for the next one, and it's freaking not there. So I'm like, I don't know where to go from there. Okay, here we go. I guess this was the one where I have to use. Window or entire screen. Check it out. There it is. Boom. Okay, cool. Let me see what that looks like on there. Does that look okay? Can you see it, or is it just taking up my whole everything? Let me open this up. Thank y'all for being patient here and waiting for him to do the best I can. Man. All right. Let me see what this looks like so I can pay attention. Do the best I can. Awesome. So you can see the whole thing. Cool. All right. Let me see what this looks like so I can pay attention. Shut up, Cam. All right. So I'm going over this with y'all the first time too. And it is small. It didn't look like this. I'm going to find a better way for tomorrow. But I'm going to give you the gist of it. And it says, they came in. Oh, they came in out of order. Okay. She said I have to blow them up. There we go. Babe?
I need to tell you something.
Yeah, but no, hold on one second. I need you to help me with this real
I
quick.
need to tell you something.
We're only going to go over a few quickly. No, about to knock this off again. Come on, please. I'm almost done and we'll talk about it. Why is the computer dying?
It was plugged up.
No, here, plug it up in the plug it up in that. Hurry. It's gonna die like right now.
Plug it up in what?
No, in the wall, whatever.
Well, I know, but
There. It's going.
will it not go in? Okay.
All right. Did we make it?
Crisis averted, right? Your biscuit fell apart.
Yeah, it did. Look, we're about to
We're
do
a mess tonight.
We're
guys.
about
I'm
to
so
do this
sorry.
tomorrow.
I don't think that would be a bad idea.
Okay, they came in out of order. So the first one and second one is the follow-up on June 14th. You should be able to open and enlarge, read. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for this. Okay.
Yes.
So this is on June 14th. I'm going to give you a taste of what we got right here. And then we're going to go over all of it tomorrow. We'll do a whole live stream about it. This is June 14th, 2021. This is off his Facebook. And it gets daggone. Man.
You dropped your biscuits.
He is at James H. Quillen Virginia Medical Center in Mountain Home, Tennessee. It says another day of tests, doctor's appointments, and shots. Yippee. Nothing like it. So what? It's on the 14th, right? Is that what you're saying? You won't be in here in a second. She asked the question, how long do you stay in the hospital after kidney stone removal? What to expect after surgery? You'll be in the hospital for 6 to 9 days. You're usually able to resume your normal activities within 4 to 6 weeks or sooner, right? All right. So, Alli, would you please explain what you have to do to get back to work? She'll be in here in just a second. So this is the next one. We're just going to go over this, and it should lead together. Remember if you followed Sherfy, I can't see the chat. So y'all, if you followed our information, when we released about the Sherfys and everything, to my knowledge, I try to get as accurate as possible because I was asking questions. And if you don't know, Sherfy Jr. has the charges for child bad pictures, putting them up on the internet, over 1,000 images, and then he has aggravated. Yeah. 4 counts of aggravated. So dude is not a good person. He has a problem. Okay. Is that what it looks like right now?
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen? Because it didn't look like that. And our mouths don't work.
What in the world? See, it's not meant.
Yeah, it's not meant to be tonight.
Not meant to be tonight.
Yeah, it's not meant to be tonight. So I can't leave it at that. So we'll just do that. I'm going to go over this one. These are the comments on that one. On the 14th, I'm assuming says
this is senior with the kidney
this is
stones.
senior, okay, and his alibi was on the 15th. He was in Maryland,
Right, and then the next day,
Ohio. He's a truck driver.
Which I thought that was kind of crazy that he said, and then on the next day I was in Ohio. Like nobody asked about the 16th.
Well, she said, when? How long? This was weird too. How long till you found out that Summer was missing? Like about 1 or 2 days. She was gone on. What was it? The evening of the 16th. He said 15th. He said, and he just got done on
saying
PG's
on June 15th.
His alibi. This is important. Please pay attention. They didn't question Sherfy Jr. and he's awaiting court for all those charges. He is not on an ankle monitor. I can assure you, unless they have just done it recently, he is not. He was not. Somebody called Sullivan County and asked and emailed us, and I assure you, he got out on bond, very small bond, mind you, for the charges he had.
Looking at this camera, and it's this camera.
That's
now.
okay. I'll look here. I like
just
that.
realized we're both looking up here, and
It's all good. I'll look up.
because it just looks funny on here. See, sorry guys.
Okay, so let's.
Oh my goodness.
I just dropped biscuit in my shoe. All right, so praying, you can do it, and prayers, praying for you, prayers. Thank you each one for your prayers. So, okay, we're gonna keep going here. This is on May 4th, so this is why I went in order. This is when he had checked in for surgery today, had new scans done. Now I'm waiting for the nurse to come and get me to go to OR holding. Operation room holding. She was very thorough. She got a lot, okay?
Yeah.
This is the fruit basket that his job sent him, okay? Gift basket from Truck and Come. The comments are interesting. Tell how he was in pain for a month before surgery. Let's see if we can get this a little bigger.
What I'm going to say on that, if anybody has had kidney stones,
Pain.
A lot of times you're in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
You either, if you have kidney stones that haven't made it to an exit point, meaning that they're not trying to move from your kidney to your bladder or from your bladder through your urethra.
Yeah, well, they got to bust it up, right?
But if they haven't made it to a point where they are trying to push through, usually you don't have pain. You can have kidney stones and not have pain from them if they find them on a scan. Like you might have a little bit of pain and then they find them on a scan and then they will say, okay, well, we'll do surgery in such and such amount of time to bust them up and get rid of them before you do get to the point where you're having pain from them.
All right.
Side note.
I forgot something that I was supposed to do with this before I did this. So we're going to just do a whole live with this tomorrow. Basically, I'm going to tell you the gist of it, and we're going to go over the proof tomorrow because this is it's a lot and it needs to be done by itself. Okay, what I'm going to tell you here is when you have to get your CDLs back, he's a truck driver. He stated on PG's interview that I feel like he said he no longer worked there. Mm-hmm. He said my my former employer.
Yes.
Okay. It's very questionable, as if he says he's in Maryland on if this is true, and we're going to go over this. If it's true, possibility that wasn't driving on the road, like said, okay?
And now, yes, you can go back to work pretty quickly after kidney stones. The doctor will release
Surgery?
You. Yeah, after surgery. You can go back
He
to work
avoided surgery.
Right.
You gotta
But
tell that.
what I'm saying is you can, after having surgery, go back.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, with the whole CDL situation, you don't only have to see your actual doctor, but you have to see a doctor through them, through your workplace.
Department of Transportation.
Right. Yes, I think so. And they have to approve you also to be able to go back to work. And I know this for a 100% fact because my dad has a CDL license for his job. And he has to, for everything, he has to go and have them approve him to come back to work.
Yeah.
So.
What we're going to show you, and what we got, I had to eat that. This is good. All right, what we have to do, when we go over this tomorrow, I just encourage you to be this person that did this research. We're asking this question too, okay? Because the things that have lined up and the times that she has found, it's questionable. We're asking questions. And it made me more questionable when I found out that Sherfy Jr. had not been asked anything. We will go over comments. We'll go over comments from Sherfy Sr.'s girlfriend. Where when he gets charged and she's in the comments talking about his case, and they seem to be very close. Very close. So if they're close, and we know that Sherfy Jr. is a 28-year-old man and lives between mommy and daddy, and that's what they said. Did they not?
Mm-hmm.
I went and got, and he's probably treated that way. I'm just saying, I believe he has a close relationship and has been out there. Sorry, babe. I'm just trying.
You're tossing it back and forth like a ball.
I'm trying to get all this out because it's a lot, and we're gonna go over it. What I need to do is mark out some stuff on there that's for people's protection.
Right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you. I haven't been able to see the chat for the past little bit, so. You know what?
We missed a lot in the chat tonight, and I'm sorry.
Yes, Toaster Ovens, right? Is that right?
What?
They usually try meds first to dissolve.
Depending on how big they are.
That's right.
If they are big enough that they think they could cause an obstruction or lots of issues.
Always best ball. Always. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. Then they usually will go straight for surgery.
What Jackie P says, with my husband... or with my hubby, he was taken to surgery. So they called it and blasted through from the outside. No cut outside. Went home in an hour afterwards.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it depends on the kind of surgery.
Explain what you're talking about. Like the big surgeries for it. Isn't there bad
well, yeah, you can have,
and we don't know. Look.
There's multiple ways to deal with kidney stones with surgical procedures. They can do what you're talking about, how they like blast them or zap them and break them up. They can do that. That way that it's easier to pass because they're tinier pieces. They can also go in and put a stent in, which kind of opens it up a little bit to make it easier to pass. They also can just go in through your bladder with a scope. I'm not talking about like actually cutting you open. I will let you think about how they will get to your bladder.
They go through the males.
Yeah. Or the females. Other stuff.
Yeah, the males.
So they will go through that with a scope and they can pull it out that way. There's lots of different ways to do it. But it depends on each person and the way that they have to do the procedure that they do.
Same TP. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me too. It's a Mountain Dew.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it depends on the person, the procedure that they did, and how the person responds to the procedure and their pain level. There's a lot of different things that it depends on whether or not they go home that day or whether they have to stay in the hospital for 3 days.
And we don't know the procedures,
Right.
what exactly he was getting
Right.
at. There was more.
We don't know if it was like a large stone that was obstructing or he was trying to pass. We don't know if it was a stone that was just bouncing around in the kidney. We don't know. So try not to get too medical.
Good job, babe. Good job. Very professional. So, what we're going to do is we're going to ask questions. This is very... What?
People were wanting me to finish that story about Grandma and what she was telling me.
Yeah. How did that get... Oh, well,
we went...
Go ahead.
Left field. Basically, no, she was just telling us...
Crying.
Yeah, I'll start crying. I'll probably cry again, Lord.
Go ahead, babe.
Anyway, so Grandma that day, she said, Alli, come in here with me. And we went and we sat and she was telling me about how her and Summer made jewelry together. She was telling me about how Summer loved cacti and succulents and how she liked to repot them with her. And the cacti, sorry, I'm from Southwest Virginia.
They were planting them the other day when I talked to them.
Right. Well, we've been up there one other time where they had just bought new ones to repot. So, the ones that were planted the day that Summer went missing, she said those are summer succulents, and that's what she calls them. She calls them summer succulents, and I thought that was so sweet.
She's very close with her making jewelry.
Very
like you said,
close with her.
And they were like peppermint, see something?
Yeah.
Her favorite candy,
peppermint, yeah. And she said that Summer would come over there and she would play and sit on her bed and watch movies, and yeah, so she was very close with Summer, and so she filled me in a lot on that. She talked to me about Rose that day. We had a good time. That's what I'm gonna say. She opened up a lot to me that day.
And I guess, I don't know how to say this. People, well, I don't know why this is so hard for people to understand. When you go around people and you meet, they've been painted like a monsters. Grandma especially.
Yeah.
When I met her, I came out on the channel and I said, first thing she did is she said, I know who you are, give me a hug.
Yeah.
And I was expecting something completely different, somebody completely different.
Just because of how she had been talked about and how
they said, well, she looks grouchy and she
right.
looks this. Well, my face would probably look like that too if I've lost.
Right, if I've been through what she's been through.
That's pain and hurt, and you wear it on your face a lot, And that's, I guess that's what they're telling you, babe. You're wearing your pain on your face.
Yeah.
We've been through it.
I wear my heart on my sleeve most of the time.
The reason we're sitting here right now is because we have been through some of the hardest times together in our own personal lives. We've been there where we were begging for our family members and stuff, and we never ran back home to our parents, did we?
No.
But there were times we've been through some.
There were times that we thought we were gonna have to, but we didn't. We always pulled through, and I'm telling you, and people probably will not believe me, but next month makes 10 years that me and him have been together, and that's when we started dating, and we have been through more in the last 10 years than most people go through in a lifetime. And yeah. I say that wholeheartedly. It's not to discredit what anybody else has been through, but yeah, we've been through a lot.
When you go through something hard and that person is still with you at the end, that's somebody that's ride or die. They're with you to the bittersweet end, and no matter how it goes, and that's that one right there. And a lot of it, a lot of some things were my fault. And there were some things that were not, but we always made it through. We didn't run to anybody. We were we didn't ask nobody for nothing.
Right.
And you know when it got better? Is when we put God first.
Exactly.
Well, we tried to fight it and do it on our own, for real, didn't we? It didn't work
Mhm.
out.
No, we were young and dumb.
We were, yeah, but when we turned it over and we actually said, "Look, I'm going to give this to you and leave it at your feet," that's when things change. Look, I'm not going to preach. We're done.
That right there.
Yeah, we're done. We're going to pray and we're getting out of here. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for just the little bit of answers and the things that are being said. Lord, we just ask that something happens and you know, God, if it's in your will that, and we hope and pray that Summer comes back safe and healthy and can continue a life where she can go to school and she can play and she can make friends and just be, have a great life. But if it's the other way, God, we ask that she can be laid to rest and that justice will be served on whoever is involved. God, thank you so much for blessing us like you do, even when we don't deserve it. Thank you for the messages that you give through people that might not even know that it's you, God. But you will always find a way. You always come through. We just have to look for it. And sometimes, you smack us right in the face, Heavenly Father, with something that we could never even imagine. Lord, we ask that you heal the sick. We ask that you just put peace in the hearts of the people that are hurting, that have sick loved ones or have a loss in their life. Their significant other is gone. And Lord, we pray that you just answer even the prayers that aren't even asked, God. You're amazing. We love you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Excuse me real quick. No, come here. It's okay. Guys, if you heard, come here. No, it's okay. Tell them you were praying. You're doing good.
Yeah, if you heard little whispers.
If you heard little whispers, and I thought it was something else. He was praying and repeating.
Yeah, he was repeating what our son. He's sick and he is having a hard time sleeping because he's coughing and he's really congested and he's got a throat that's hurting and he's not feeling good.
He was standing there. See, he's coming back here.
Let me.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to tell you because this is what I was going to tell you. He made me cry again when I went in there the last time because.
I love you.
He made me cry again because he said, "I just want to watch you guys while you do that." And he said, because there's people that say that they're your biggest fans, but I'm your biggest fan, Mommy. Talking about us. And I was like, oh. So he's the sweetest little thing. Rotten.
Tell him bye. And look, I want you to tell him this. Say keep on cracking.
Bye.
Say keep on cracking.
Keep on cracking. And I have a raspy voice.
He does.
So guys, I get so in a burrow and I need to whisper not so I don't have a raspy voice.
Yeah, but when he was praying, he was over here praying, whispering, repeating everything.
Oh, Lord,
saying.
messing me up. I
was trying to get him to stop,
it
but
got
then
louder.
I realized, well, yeah, it did. Then I realized that he was praying, and I was like, oh, sweet thing.
Look, guys, we're done. We're gonna go over the Sherfy stuff tomorrow. I think it's a lot. Look, we appreciate you. We love you. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're not, you can still be here. I don't care. Leave some touch DNA on that like button, or you don't have to. I ain't got a kit to test it anyway. So, look, we love you, and we do. We appreciate you, each and every one of you. We'll be back. Thank you for for coming in the comments and asking for us and stuff. That means a lot because we weren't even planning to do this. And this is, God always on time, for real. Maybe that was just us that needed it,
Absolutely.
But I promise you, if you ever feel like God's not there for you, He is. He's watching. And it might just, look, and you might not believe, because I didn't. I stood and cussed God in the motel room every night. I said, if He was real, He would strike me dead right now. Those are the things I said. And He didn't, because He loved me and He had a bigger plan. I'm not perfect, never claimed to be. And when I got saved, I never acted like sin didn't affect me. And never will. Okay? If you're somebody out there and you're listening to this and you don't feel that way, I just felt like it was on my heart to say that. You're special, you're important, you mean something, and you have a plan in your life. I promise. And it's probably something that you'll never can ever imagine seeing yourself being or doing. For real. That's from my heart. I love you. If that was for you and you need somebody to talk to, reach out in the email. I'll talk to you all day. Whatever it takes. I don't even know you, but we love you.
Absolutely.
And yeah, for real. And if anybody's ever said something, they think that we're mad. I'm not mad. I get angry, and I show my anger, but I don't hold grudges, and I try to chop it where it's at. That's it. Leave it where it lays, and it's not worth carrying around hate and anger. Anyway, I'm done rambling.
Wait, Daddy. I'm about the thing you made.
What?
The things.
What things?
Yeah. I don't know what
No, tell me which ones. What do you got?
He said he don't know what they're called.
I forgot.
What are they?
They're the hoodies, I think.
Oh, the hoodies.
Oh,
gosh.
I forgot about those.
Guys, if you didn't see them, he said to tell them about the things that we made. The hoodies.
You're so sweet.
You're welcome. You forgot.
No.
I didn't want you to forget.
He's 8 years old, but he is still like our baby.
Oh, he is.
It's our first look. And I'm not going to do those blazes. It's a good promotion right there.
That was a good promotion.
I'm not going to do it. He said, tell them about your hoodies. They're there. They're there in the chat. They're pinned, guys. Yeah. I hope you like them. We're going to have something else. Look, Teespring's expensive.
It is. And
I'm so sorry about that. I did not want it to be that way. What do we get? $6 off of it? They get the rest.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Check it out.
And the people that won last night will get yours shipped to you very
Email
soon.
us your size.
Yes. Color and if
black
you
or
want
white.
A hoodie, yeah, black or white. And if you want a mug, just let us know you want a mug. So.
And your address, and we will ship it. We will get it shipped to you.
Straight from Teespring to you.
All right, we're done.
Yeah.
Remember, at the end of the day, everybody
wants justice.
No, we're gonna start that over. Remember, at the end of the day, everybody wants justice.
But justice doesn't have to be carried out with hate.
No, sir. No, ma'am. We're out of here.